Yo, what's up guys? Kai here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI using no Magicite. Oh, come on Kai, is that long and wordy introduction really necessary in every episode? Pretty sure all of you guys are well aware this is a no Magicite playthrough of the game. Anyways. An Esper? There's no way that could be true. There's no way. So yeah, last time we were able to defeat Kefka and keep the Empire away from the Esper. However, something strange happened when Terra approached it and she went ballistic. So now it's our job to find her and see if everything's alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Empire is gonna stay back after the beatdown we just gave Kefka. Okay, witnesses saw her to the west. I love this part of the game, by the way. Just a heads up there. You promised her you'd what? Give her the D? No. Well, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, but the Empire's not stupid. I don't think they're going to be attacking us anytime soon. Why does Bannon need our help? I don't think they ever go into details about that. Attaboy, Cyan. Wait a minute, Figaro Castle can shuttle you to the Western Province? Alright, well, looks like we're heading to the towns of Collingen and Jador, or Kolingen, however you guys prefer to pronounce it. Alright, so for this episode, I specifically want the Figaro brothers, Locke, and I suppose Celeste, just in case we need some healing. Hopefully one of them has the sprint shoes equipped. No, they do not. One sec, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. Took the sprint shoes off of Cyan, so now we're all set and ready to go for a filler episode. Yeah, even though we now have full reign to explore Narsh and buy equipment from the stores and pick up some really good items from around the town, I will not be doing that today. In fact, I will be doing that in the next video. So if you want to advance with the main story and loot this place of all of its treasures, and you don't care about the backstory of some of our characters, then I encourage you to just skip to the next video. But if you do care about character development and kind of what drives them to be who they are and what they're fighting for, then I hope you brought the popcorn today because we have some side quests to do. Well, they're not really side quests, they're more like optional cutscenes that are available at this point in the game. Side scenes, if you will? Anyways, so in order to do these, you need to have both Edgar and Sabin in your party for the first one, and for the second one, you need to have Locke in your party. So I will just meet you at Figaro Castle. Okay guys, we're back, and joining us is Lenneth, who very often likes to lay down in my lap as I play video games and clean herself before passing out. That's usually her daily routine, as it were. And if it's not Lenneth, usually Raimi is laying down in my lap. They're both daddy's little girls. But anyways, the only prerequisite to this cutscene is to have both Sabin and Edgar in your party when you visit Figaro Castle. And you can actually do this at any point in the game from here on out. So just in case you don't want to do it now, but you want to do it later, then you have the opportunity. So don't worry, this cutscene is not missable. One of the nice things about having Edgar in your party is that you get a discount on the shops here at the castle. And we have two new tools, the Flash and the Drill. Oh wait, that's great, Edgar. First you flash the enemies and then you drill them? Penetrates, giggity. But yeah, those are really good, and you want to make sure you pick up one of each of those for Edgar. And I'll go over those in more detail in the next episode. Because, as you might guess, this is not my final party for this part of the game. But if you thought Edgar was a monster in battle before, oh, just wait. You know, one thing I find funny is that if you ever leave your hometown or a place that you've lived for a very long time, and then you go back, it's always amusing to me to look around and see just how much everything has changed, but then you realize everything is exactly the same as it was before. It's kind of weird. And it's usually the bad things, like the reasons that you left or the reasons that you didn't like living there are still there when you're visiting in the future. What are you, crying? There's no crying in baseball. Well, I'm pretty sure he would have found out sooner or later. I mean, the king dying is big news. Well, that sounds fair. Whoa. Well, it is rather important as to who's going to rule the country, Sabin. Okay, now you're just talking crazy. I'll have my revenge! Yeah, understandably so. Sabin is a little emotional right now. And your revenge, absolutely. Well, I'm sure chaos would ensue. With nobody to run the country, anarchy would reign. A coin toss, huh? What are you, Two-Face? I make my own luck. Okay, sounds good to me. Winner decides his fate. Yeah, this is the coin toss that we heard about earlier in the game. Man, Edgar, you really tossed that coin high. And it turns out Sabin won the coin toss. Well, remember that for later. 10 years. Wow. You're a king, Crab. Oh, it's been a while since I've had crab legs, viewers. I'll be honest with you guys. I can't even remember when the last time I had crab was. And that's really good. The only problem is, of course, is that there's not a lot of meat in the actual crab legs. And it's really expensive on top of that. Which is probably why I don't have it very often. Well, there you have it, guys. That is the history of Edgar, Sabin, and Figaro. At least up to this point. Alright, so now... Hey, old man. Go to Kolingen? Sure, why not? How exactly are you going to bring us over there? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Whoa! You mean to tell me that not only can this castle submerge under the sand, but it's mobile? And can move under the mountains? I'm not even going to begin to question the logic or the feasibility or the reasoning or whatever behind that. But how cool is that? That is awesome. Alright, next stop, Kolingen. Please don't fight me, please don't fight me. Damn it! Okay, whew, we got lucky here. You can meet up with a bone dragon here in the desert, and it is very powerful. If you happen to have Sabin in your party, definitely go with Aura Bolt, as it's weak to Holy. What is it with RPGs and putting really strong monsters in the deserts? It's like a death trap. But yeah, one of the things that make that bone dragon deadly is it counters with Sandstorm, and that deals about 200 damage to everyone. It's always when you're one step away. Alright, new enemies, vultures. I was going to go over them in the next episode, but I guess we can do it here too. Their special ability, Shim Sham, will cut your HP in half every time it hits you, so that's rather annoying. But they do drop Phoenix Downs. Alright. This is Kolingen, and just like Narsh, I'm going to save the town exploration for the next episode. And I want to come over here to this house. And if you have Locke in your party, you get a very emotional cutscene, and I'll be quiet for this one. This music really gets me in the feels. It's one of the saddest pieces of music in RPGs. Looks like Mount Colts. Rachel! Yeah, that's the best Christian Bale voice you're gonna get out of me, viewers. But, yeah, I don't talk like I have a dick being shoved down my throat, so... Oh, don't get me wrong. The new Batman movies? Fantastic. Love them. But Christian Bale as Batman? Yeah, not my favorite. Wait a minute, I thought Terra was the obligatory amnesiac. You were gonna what? You were gonna what? You aren't gonna tell us, are you, game? Man, poor Locke. He just had his heart ripped out, thrown into a blender, and watched somebody hit frappe. Now wait a minute, I have to question this. Earlier, at the Returner's hideout, when Locke told Terra that he hates the Empire because someone dear to him was jailed by the Empire, was he instead talking about Rachel? That would make more sense. Come on, man. Don't be so hard on yourself. No, I can't say that. That is some heavy shit right there, guys. I feel so bad for Locke. But I don't feel bad about taking this elixir from Rachel's house. Ooh, ouch. Man, I can't even begin to imagine how that would feel. Yeah, that's what Edgar was referring to earlier when he asked Locke if he was still thinking about that incident, and when he told Celeste not to get any bright ideas, like thinking Locke fell for her because Locke has a very complicated past. But anyways, yeah, there's one more side thing that I want to take care of before advancing with the plot, and that involves going back to the Veldt, which is possible at this point in the game. Not very many people know this, and in order to do so, you do have to travel all the way back there on foot. So that means going back to Mount Colts, back to the Returner's hideout, which for some strange reason has a new raft waiting for you at the Leet River. I don't know how that works. But if you jump on that, that will take you to where Sabin began his scenario at the crazy old man's house. And then from there, you just follow the same path you did earlier to get to the Veldt. And what I'll do is I will just meet you there next time. Yeah, that sounds good. So until then, guys, I hope you have a good day. I want to say thank you for watching, as always. And also, as always, hope you have a good day.